guys, welcome back to another video. It's Football Hypes here, and in today's video guys, I'm going to be giving you guys the top 5 tips you can use in Soccer Manager 2020. Before we get into today's video, if you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn notifications on, and like the video if you do enjoy. So let's get into this. Tip number 1. Check the free agent list. I recommend checking the free agent list often. Here you can find some extremely good players that you're able to sign, but you will not always find good players. So in the future you'll be lucky if you could find a very good player to sign. I have the opportunity to sign some extremely good players. Tip number 2. Play a player with low morale. I recommend doing this guys because if you have a player on the bench with low morale, there is a good chance that he's gonna have low morale for a very long time. So I recommend playing a player with low morale because this increases the chances of his morale actually boosting up. Tip number 3 guys, have good tactics. Now I recommend having good tactics. If in my previous video guys, I showed you probably the best tactics you can use in Soccer Manager 2020 right now, but I recommend having a good formation and good instructions. So good general instructions, good attacking instructions, good defense instructions, and roles. You want to play the highest rated player in each role. That is extremely crucial. Tip number 4. Loan or release players that you are not using with low ratings. So look, we are looking at a player called Markovic here, and he is a low rating and he's at the age of 19. So I don't want to release him, so I'm going to loan him. A loan or releasing the player actually adds to your funds. So I actually find this extremely useful. So this will actually make space for you to sign better players that you can use. Moving on to the last tip now, tip number 5. I recommend using more than one country. I recommend using at least or at most 5 countries because you can only choose 5 countries, because by choosing 5 countries you're able to manage a team in more than one country instead of having just to manage a team in one country. By choosing 5 countries you're able to manage a team in each one of those countries. And those are my 5 tips for Soccer Manager 2020. Guys, I do hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and like the video if you did enjoy. I will see you guys in the next video.